It's the dark skin Sarah's my neighbor. Hey, look, man, we back with another anime video, man. We got one bad. Hold on, bro. You gotta give it a second, bro.
Let me wait for 5 seconds.
Wait for 5 seconds.
Fuck.
When?
Oh. You said the N word.
No, I said this nigga.
You know they still gonna smack you, but
yeah, hey, look, man.
I hope it's been past 15 seconds. But it's not even a bad word, man. How is that a bad word?
Bro, they just hating on the nigga, bro.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Yeah, we passed 15 seconds.
But anyway, bro, when badass anime fire users flex on their opponents. Man, it's always them fire users, man. Them shit. I ain't gonna lie, I always find like fire bending ass niggas like very cool, bro. I like the water bending ass niggas. Like those niggas that be controlling water and shit. Yeah. In the earth, nah. Fucking.
That hit different. That Avatar shit.
Nah, what's that nigga Naruto that used the earth style shit, dude? He's like the son of the.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he's like the son of the Kage.
He's
the one that has the mask shit. That nigga.
It's a Orochimaru's lab project.
Oh yeah. I think he was, huh? Yeah. Anyway, maybe we're gonna see some fire niggas.
There are many power systems in the world of anime, but one constant thing that's in these power systems is the ability to harness the elements. One element that's been portrayed throughout the years and across countless anime is fire. Whether it's obliterating hundreds of enemies or dishing out ungodly amounts of damage to a single one, these fire users know how to look cool while making their opponents look like scrubs. Without further ado, these are the best moments when anime fire users flexed on their opponents. Let's start with One Piece, when Ace destroys Baroque Works'
Ace is different, bro. That boy different, bro. That's Luffy's brother. Yeah.
He got a fire bow?
Yeah.
He looked like that nigga.
When the Straw Hat crew attempts to escape, they found themselves in a bit of a predicament, but one man jumped in to save Luffy and his crew from imminent danger.
Yeah,
it was none other than Luffy's sworn older brother, Fire Fist Ace. With his polite and kind demeanor, one wouldn't expect him to be the type of man who packs enough power to wipe out an entire fleet. What elevates this moment into flex status isn't the fact that he defeated the entire fleet, but because he did so while at sea in a small raft. Nonetheless, their bigger ships and manpower didn't matter one bit when a single attack effortlessly destroyed their entire fleet, leaving behind wrecked ships and one man standing.
Loki look like that nigga too.
Yeah.
Surprised his fire didn't burn his hat off.
Next we have the man himself, Madara Uchiha.
Madara. Fireball Jutsu. Shit was not enough, bro.
The man who would take on thousands of shinobi in the 4th Shinobi War. The entire fight was basically a
Isn't it the one that called up media, bro?
Multiple opponents in hand-to-hand combat and subsequently overpowering them when it comes to ninjutsu, all without much of an effort at all. It's when we first get to witness Madara using Great Fire of Annihilation. When Damari uses a ninjutsu against him, he also retaliates by using a ninjutsu of his own. Still a fire that was wide enough to cover a significant portion of the opposing side's army, with the shinobi army only surviving because of multiple shinobis combining their strength just to stop a single attack from one of the most memorable villains in Naruto history. May God have mercy on the man who decides to step in his way.
So y'all telling me like Naruto cannot defeat this nigga?
Fuck
no. Not by himself.
Not by himself.
Fuck no.
Hell no.
That's crazy.
Maybe like now in Boruto.
I don't even know.
Maybe
that nigga was just overpowered for no fucking reason, bro. This nigga
Madara was different.
Nigga calling on fucking Meteor and shit. Like, what the fuck?
But that nigga took out all the Kages by himself. Without a sweat, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That nigga's like the greatest
shinobi of all, hell yeah.
Of all time in the old Naruto.
Basically, hell yeah. Madara was a look at this. And he called 2 of them shits, bro.
Let's move on to Yu Yu Hakusho, Kie's Dragon of the Darkness Flame devouring Zero.
Oh, Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn?
Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn, yes, Shao
Hiei
Kahn.
and Zeru now find themselves to be the next in line to fight. After a heated exchange of words where they basically insulted each other, the fight opens up with Zeru on the advantage as he unleashes a barrage of fireballs and subsequently powers himself up by absorbing the heat he emits, giving his body an ethereal reddish glow. But with all that effort, it still wouldn't be enough to take Hiei out. With him taking out his Jargon Eye and unleashing the Dragon of the Darkness Flame, Zeru is frozen in fear as Hiei unleashed the attack with enough force that the whole arena felt its intense presence and power, completely disintegrating his entire being, only leaving behind a shadow of his body in the arena walls. Hiei stands victorious, albeit wounded because of the intensity of the attack. Without a doubt, an overkill move. That's what we all came here to see. Good old-fashioned flexing.
I can tell this anime is old too. Yeah, the anime stuff.
That is insane, bro.
You left that nigga a shadow, bro.
Next up, we have Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Roy Mustang vs. Lust. With episode 19's wild development, Alphonse and Riza found themselves cornered by Lust, with Riza reaching her breaking point and Alphonse barely holding off Lust's attacks. It seemed like death was knocking on their doors. But one voice broke through all that chaos, with Roy Mustang entering the fray. The tide of the battle was turned to their favour. With Alphonse's quick thinking, making a wall to protect him and Riza, Roy then unleashes a barrage of hellfire upon Lust. What makes this battle memorable isn't the fight itself, but instead what transpired before the fight. With Roy intentionally burning his own flesh to cauterize the wound he previously got from Lust and carving a transmutation circle on his hand whilst using flint as ignition, the battle ended when Lust was overwhelmed by his flames, slowly crumbling away to nothingness. With his ingenuity and quick thinking, Roy comes out on top.
Shit, that nigga literally. Look at the gas off that shit alone just burn ass.
You couldn't miss out the most famous and iconic fire users out there, so Natsu Dragneel is taking his spot at number 7. On the 4th day of the Grand Magic Games and on its last fight of the day, Natsu took on 2 of Sabertooth's strongest members. Despite the pair doing their best and unleashing a massively powerful spell, all of that is nothing when hurled to the Fire Mage himself, who countered with a powerful spell, rendering theirs useless and subsequently knocking them down and out of the competition. Now, one might not like the whole power of friendship that Fairy Tail commonly uses, but you can't deny the absolute flex that is fighting 2 of the most powerful Dragon Slayers the Sabertooth Guild has and coming out on top.
Damn.
Next on our list of fire users, we have the father of Shoko Todoroki, the new number
He's
1
a fire
hero
user?
himself, Endeavor.
Oh, Endeavor. Endeavor. I was about to say, that flying nigga is not a fire user.
You seen this anime?
Yeah, it's My Hero Academia.
Oh, yeah, you see it. That's already good like that? It's on Netflix? No?
What do you do when you encounter an enemy that adapts to fire? If you want to bring in more fire, then you might just be right along the alley of Endeavor himself. This moment comes from his battle with the high-end Nobu nicknamed Hood.
Endeavor is like second to All Might.
Dealing with because of its unique
second to what?
All Might. He's like the second guy that's like the best hero.
With all of it being watched by civilians in the city and live on television, Endeavor had no choice but to chuck that Nobu into the stratosphere where he can go all out. He then goes beyond his limits and chants the motto that he's hated for so long, using a maximum power heat ray to burn away Nobu with a plus ultra prominence burn. The attack resembles a giant fireball illuminating the city below, giving hope to the masses and striking fear into the hearts of villains. All hail the new number 1 hero.
They better have fire force in this motherfucker. That nigga is literally fire, bro.
The next flex comes from Lion Cinema.
That nigga had to go high up in the air just to burn that nigga.
From the 7 Deadly Sins.
Y'all remember Eskimo? That big ass nigga. That nigga's jumping. I forgot that nigga's a fire.
You probably guess which moment this is. That's right, this is Escanor's introduction in Season 2 of 7 Deadly Sins. It's just such a badass moment that it almost feels wrong to leave it out of this list if we're talking about fire users flexing on their opponents. What's better than flexing against one enemy? Flexing against two enemies, of course. Escanor hands down one of the most satisfying beatdowns to two of the 10 commandments, Galend and Malescula. This scene not only shows us Escanor's power, but also his personality, as by the end of it all, he seems bored and disappointed at how weak the demon's attacks were, showing why he's called the Lion's Sin of Pride.
Yeah, your shit weak.
When talking about fire users in anime, we can't avoid talking about the anime that's about fire users themselves.
Yes, sir. Fire Force, bro. The Fire Force? It's Fire Force.
Fire Force has tons of cool characters, but if we had to choose one, it's going to be the captain of the 7th Company, Benimaru Shinmon. Due to him possessing both second and third generation abilities, Benimaru is an expert in all types of combat, and his abilities allow him to create destructive long-range projectiles, redirect external heat sources and gunfire, amplify his martial arts, and nullify and redirect almost any pyrokinetic attacks. This, coupled with his incredible skills, makes Benimaru one of, if not the most powerful character in all of Fire Force. He's literally said to be Akala himself, which in Buddhist mythology is said to be a wrathful deity and protector of righteousness. This particular fight not only shows just how willing he is to help and protect his people, but also gave us one of the most ungodly sound effects in recent memory. The opponent wasn't even a pushover, as the demon Infernal was shown to dominate the fight against Shinra and Arthur, and even shrug off the initial blows of the captain. It was only after taking the demon down to the night skies did Benimaru finally let his overwhelming power loose.
Boom! Sunrin! Oh shit!
Finally, we have the most recent anime on our list. Bleach. 1000 Year Blood War.
Recent? They got some new shit?
The beloved shonen anime returns for its final story arc and gives the captain commander of the Gotei 13 his much-awaited limelight. His fight against the main villain Yu-Heart finally shows us his Bankai Zanka no Dachi, a sword of tremendous flame. Said flames within the blade burn anything it cuts out of existence. It also has the ability to call on the corpses it's burned over the many years. It's so dangerous. The Red Unohana believes that the flames of Zanka no Dachi could incinerate the entirety of Soul Society if left active for too long. While the Yu-Ha he fights is revealed to be a clone at the very end, it's still important to note how he managed to make the imposter look like a normal grunt again.
That nigga's the devil, bro.
Yeah,
that nigga the devil, bro. If you waking nigga from the dead and fucking casting fire and burning shit up, bro, you the devil, man. Nigga.
That's the power of the sword, though.
Yeah. What the fuck? That nigga's fire is different,
that sword is
that shit wake up the dead, bro.
That's a disrespectful ass weapon.
You can't have that shit burning for too long, bro, or else it's gonna destroy the whole goddamn world.
That's crazy, bro.
This is Blades Flames. Props to Kubo for making this old man so badass in this final fight. The visuals of the gigantic flames gathering into the blade were top notch, as is the devastation caused by the fight in Soul Society. Rest in pieces, Yamamoto.
He died?
Yes. The fuck? Kaijin!
Bro, I got it. Bro, what the? What the fuck? You know that nigga from the, what the fuck? Jesus Christ on a motorbike. Yo, bro, I gotta watch this shit. What is this shit called again?
It's Bleach. I'm guessing it's like
Bleach.
Yeah, it's some new show.
This shit is different, bro.
But Bleach is a very old anime, bro. Like old, bro. But it's good though, bro. It's actually pretty good.
Yo, what the? Dash, bro, this nigga a fucking crazy ass menace, bro.
That nigga was glitching, bro. Yeah. That nigga keep turning to different people.
Like what's
it's like his eyebrow go up, come back down.
It's like it's the monster in him, and there's him.
Yeah.
So it's like he's changing from that to that.
That nigga doing so much shit, bro. You don't even know what's going on.
And those are my favorite moments when fire users flex.
Yeah, ain't doing shit about that.
With so many characters,
damn, so they just gonna leave out Rengoku?
I'm mad, bro.
Something I've missed, right? Let me know what you're thinking.
He literally put that shit in the beginning, too.
I'm glad to have you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much again for
Maybe
watching this
Rengoku
video.
isn't as strong as these niggas.
Oh yeah, they did show Rengoku.
Yeah, he showed that nigga in the beginning. He ain't
But
put
he
that
ain't
nigga
gonna
in
talk
there.
about him.
I mean, he's very
I mean, he did die too, though. I don't know.
I mean, all these niggas look like they fucking died.
Oh yeah, that nigga just died. That nigga, that last nigga,
Yeah.
I think.
Maybe his fire shit's not
Yeah,
as strong as all
because
these
the
niggas.
guy from the Deadly Sin 2 died too.
Yeah.
So like most
That's
of every,
gonna-
hey man, but that'll be for this video, man. We hope
Yes,
you guys
sir.
enjoyed. Let us know what you guys think about this anime video, and if you have any other anime video you want to recommend, leave that in the comment section. We'll get
Down
into
below.
it. Yeah, please don't forget to
Like, share, subscribe if you're new. God loves you. God bless you. And we see out here.